My name is Kyro. I'm a professional skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area, and today I'm going to teach you how to not look like a complete noob on a skateboard. If you're a beginner and you're trying to not look like a beginner, we're going to try and give you some tools, some tips, some advice. The reason I had this idea is because we did a survey, and one of the top answers that you guys said of what you dislike the most about skateboarding, and you said the hate and the judgment. And I thought, gosh, what can I do to help these guys get a little bit less hate and a little bit less judgment? So first of all, before we even get into any of that, I would like to just go on the record saying you guys should not be hating or putting forth any judgment. I think we should be spreading positivity and telling people, hey dude, that was rad, that was awesome, good for trying, good go, get on the skateboard and keep going. It is a rough world out there. Any of you who have ever seen any video stream of YouTube comments knows it's quite a rough world. So I thought, gosh, what can I do to maybe soften the blow here a little bit? I'm just trying to throw out some advice to you guys so that the next time you go to the skate park, maybe you feel a little bit more confident, you're a little bit more uplifted, and you should go to that skate park and want to skate. And that's really what we're trying to create, more skaters. The first thing that I keep seeing, this continuously is coming up, wearing Thrasher t-shirts. What I would say is, I would say don't buy all of the skater gear and then show up in like the freshest gear without knowing how to do any tricks. I would say get a skateboard, just skate, be yourself, do your own thing. Now, there are certain skateboarding clothing, very certain skateboarding stuff that is like a technical advancement that's meant to help you. It's not just meant to look cool or something like this, right? For example, these shoes have a built-in sole that makes you able to jump off high things and land, or to land on your board sideways, and it doesn't hurt your feet. I don't mean anything like that. If you can find some skateboard equipment that helps you and makes it more safe for you to do that, go all in and do that. What I hate to see is people getting judgment and hate and then going, yeah, this skateboarding thing, it's not for me. All right, lesson number 2. I probably should have started this with this one, not started with such controversy. We'll see what happens on that number 1. When you go to the skate park, you have to kind of stand back and you have to look and you have to see where people are going, who's skating what obstacle, who's skating what thing. We are probably the absolute worst at this. Oh, yeah. But if you're a brand new skater and you go to the skate park, just take a step back and just give an observation and notice, oh, that ledge right there that is all waxed up on the side, that is probably not where you're going to want to sit. Whether anybody is using that ledge or not at that time, they might later, so just keep it off of there. The other thing is you have to notice, like in skate parks, there's always places where people are constantly riding, right? So don't stand there, and then don't, like if you're brand new and a bunch of people are like hitting a rail and you're trying to learn how to do a flat ground ollie, don't learn your flat ground ollie like right there. Forget about looking like a beginner who even cares. It's keeping you safe. I want to keep you safe so you can keep skating. That's important. Number 3, and I know this is like, we should just call this the most controversial video Braille skateboarding has ever made. So there's a couple ways to push, right? And I could care less if you're pushing regular or what has been termed by the skateboarding community Mongo. We made this video even called regular versus Mongo, and I just talked about the difference. So for example, if I put my feet on the board, right foot forward, and then I take that foot off, and that's the foot I use to push, this is called Mongo. In that other video, regular versus Mongo, I talk about what's good or bad about it, and really it's kind of like, okay, you're getting speed on a skateboard, and then you're gonna learn to do the tricks. It's not the end of the world if you push Mongo. But if you're trying to set up for a trick fast, it's a lot easier to get speed faster by pushing with your back foot, because you don't have to readjust your feet on the board. Your front foot is on the board, that's stable. Now your back foot can push, and then you put your back foot onto the tail. But notice you ride your skateboard with your back foot on the tail. So if you have your back foot on the tail and you lift your front foot off, boom, your board's gonna fly up, right? So you have to leave your front foot on, take your back foot off. Generally speaking, for a majority of skaters, if you're at a skate park and you see a kid rolling in and boom, he starts pushing Mongo right away, you're like, oh gosh. Point number 4, this one, I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with this one. I think it's the least controversial video Braille has ever made. You have to set up your board correctly. On your trucks, there are these little things, they're called bushings. The bushings always go in. If one side the bushing is in and the other side the bushing is out, you are going to have the most difficult time riding that skateboard ever. So you have to set up your board correctly. Wheels have to be on correctly. And most importantly, the trucks need to be set up the right direction. Remember, the bushings go in. Number 5, this one is very important. If you go to a skate park and you're a new skater, you need to respect the other skaters. You need to respect the environment. Yeah, if you want to receive respect, you should give respect. I think that this is just kind of a good rule in life anyways. We were filming at the skate park the other day. There was this kid there and he was like trying to do a trick and he did a kickflip or whatever, then missed it, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, don't be sorry. This is your skate park. It's not my skate park. I'm here to use your skate park. So is it okay with you if I am here? And he's like, oh man, that's rad. Show some support. When somebody does a rad trick, say, wow, sick, so sick. Give respect and you shall receive. Does that make sense? Number 6, it's an interesting thing. On the survey of what you dislike the most about skateboarding, another top answer was how frustrating it is. Sometimes you're trying this trick and it is so frustrating. It is literally the hardest thing you could ever imagine. And you pick up your board and you want to throw it. You want to stomp on it. You want to scream at the top of your lungs. And sometimes it is the most helpful thing to do that. But when you're in the middle of the skate park and you're trying to learn how to do a trick and you're screaming and freaking out, if you are a noob and you go and do this, now you're drawing a lot of attention to yourself, which is okay, but it's definitely gonna make the noob situation be amplified, right? The whole point of this video is to try and make you guys more comfortable. So really, when you're out there and you're trying to learn a trick, you have to use the gradients. I know I talk to you guys all the time, you're so sick of hearing it, but really if you do, it's gonna be less frustrating and you're not gonna wanna freak out, you're not gonna wanna throw your board, and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be totally fine. And you'll skate and learn all the tricks and it'll be rad. Number 7. Okay guys, so number 7 is just have that self-confidence. Just be confident. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter what people are saying to you or anything like that. And there's little tricks and little things that you can learn of how to look better on your skateboard. Just learn how to push. Like I say at the beginning of all those tutorial videos, learn how to push really well. But at the end of the day, really what this is coming down to, you guys, is your own confidence. And I know it's easy for me to say, like, just have confidence, but you really, really, really need to just have confidence. And don't let anyone push you down, make you feel bad, put you down in the comments, put you down in person. It doesn't matter if that person is wearing Thrasher or is pushing Mongo and it's their first day skating. Who cares? We're all here to skate. We're a supportive community and we need to support each other. I wish I could be there and get your back, but just know that I am there and I do have your back. Just know that I have your back. So get out there, ride your skateboards, and don't let anybody push you around and tell you that you cannot do it. Braille is this incredible thing that has grown from nothing. I am this small town kid from Montana that had achieved all of his goals and dreams, and I know that you can too, and I'm here to help you do that. So be confident and do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that some of the people that were like a little not feeling good about taking their board and going to the skate park and learning how can take these tips and feel better about going to the skate park and learning how. But the number one thing I want you to get from this is go skate, do your thing. Skating is fun, and the more tricks that you learn, the more you will have fun. So just get out there, ride your board. You can do this, you got this. We're trying to do a lot of tutorials here. We're trying to do a tutorial at least every single Tuesday on this channel, and there's a lot of just pure skateboarding videos on the Braille Army channel. If there's a specific tutorial that you want help with, let us know. We will be doing it Tutorial Tuesday. Leave it in the comments below. I love to get some feedback from you guys and know what you want the most most help with, it will be really good to get that to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please subscribe, hit that like button, and let's get some more people into skateboarding. Leave those comments, guys. I want to know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.